What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be having both my Arrow and Flash review. Starting off with the Flash. We have a new metahuman. Her name is Plastique, and the way her powers work is she touches inanimate objects and they explode. Yeah, she just like makes bombs. That's what she does. So it basically revolved around her the entire time. Basically, she was what she thought she was experimenting on, but I can't remember. When the particle accelerator went off, it when it affected her, it affected the shrapnel that was stuck in her because she was in military deployment when she came back to the States. So so she can explode things. So this general is basically tracking her down, so that way he can pretty much turn her into a weapon. And the Flash pretty much she becomes friends with him and the people working at the facility, the particle. I think it might be Star Labs. I'm not really sure. I think it is. That'd be really bad if I didn't know. But yeah, they become friends, and spoiler alert, she dies at the end. But aside from her being in the show, it was all about the Flash becoming faster. There was a scene at the beginning where he had to save two people that were washing windows that were going to fall, or a person, and he was wondering if he could run up a wall, and he had to run super duper fast to do so, and he saved him. But later on, when the Plastique is going to die, he has to dump her body off in like a big area of water, pretty much off the coast of Central City, because it's going to be a huge explosion. And he basically runs out there, dumps her off, and he has to outrun the explosion. So, he has to run super duper fast, almost breaking the sound barrier. And then next week, I think he has to run super duper fast so he can beat this guy who turns himself into like steel or rock or something. He has to beat him before he can change. So he has to like break the sound barrier and go Mach 2 or something and just hit him really hard. So it's all about him figuring out his abilities, him getting faster at things. But we're getting close to that mid-season time. And the mid-season is going to be crazy because it's going to be an Arrow crossover. There's going to be a lot of things happening, a lot of crazy crap happening. I think it's going to have to do a lot. Well, I think the episode 9 or so, right before episode 10, is called The Man in the Yellow Suit. So we are going to be seeing Reverse Flash or Hunter Zolomon. And I think that has to do with Wells as well, the scientist who works at Star Labs. Speaking of Arrow, let's do the Arrow review. Now, we left off with Roy thinking that he killed Sarah. Now, he did not kill Sarah. What happened was he had a memory. He doesn't remember anything from when he was on Marikuru, when he was really, really fast. But he kept having dreams, remembering killing Sarah. But Oliver helps him out later by trying to channel those memories. And he has that memory of killing an officer when he's on Marikuru. Now, because Sarah's death was so recent and he was getting his memories kind of like surfacing, he kind of mixed up both those memories and both those feelings, and that's how he got the thought that he killed Sarah. So that just begs the question, who did kill Sarah? We got to see Black Panther. He actually came out and said, "I used to be like you, a vigilante." Black Panther. We got to see his storage locker, which had his mask and his brass knuckles, so that was pretty cool. We have Laurel saying that she wants to avenge her sister's death. So, in other words, she wants to become a vigilante. And I think CW released a photo of what she's going to look like in her costume. So you can just Google that. Black Canary, Arrow, season... What are we on? 3? Season 3. And you'll see it's pretty cool. Pretty cool looking. No Ray Palmer, though. I'm really excited to see what they do with Ray Palmer, because he is supposed to be the Atom. And apparently they won't make him small. They're going to make him grow big because of technology, but unless he goes to somehow the Flash's side where they're doing like metahumans and stuff like that, and he actually gets the ability to shrink, right now he won't have it. So there's that. But all in all, the Flash was really good. I thought that they they are showing a really good progression of him getting his powers and his abilities a lot faster. And Arrow is always good. Arrow always has new stuff to throw at us, and we're like, oh my god, I forgot. There was a cliffhanger at the end of Flash that I did not quite expect. We got to see Gorilla Grodd as a gorilla in his cage. Like, I about flipped my shit when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, I was freaking out. Gorilla Grodd is an enemy of the Flash, but he's like got super, he's very, very smart. He's very intelligent. And I don't know how they're... Because they told us there was not going to be Gorilla Grodd. They weren't going to do it. And then you have Gorilla Grodd sitting in a cage at the end of that episode. I mean, they did tease it in the first episode, but they told us Gorilla Grodd's not going to be part of it. So it's crazy what they're going to be doing with that. And then next week for Arrow, we're going to be seeing who Cupid is. She showed herself at the very end of that episode. There's a lot of theories going around that Cupid is the one who killed Sarah. The reason is because Cupid in the comic books is kind of like, she's in love with the Green Arrow. She's really obsessed with the Green Arrow because he saved her in some way. Can't really remember. But she's so obsessed with the Green Arrow that she hates Dinah, which is the Black Canary, which could possibly mean why she killed Sarah. So we'll get to see. I don't know if we'll see full on who killed her or why she killed her. But it's definitely possible she's one of them. I don't think we'll know for sure till the mid-season finale. So yeah, I give Flash a... I wanted to give it a 9 out of 10, but that Gorilla Grodd at the end made it 10 out of 10. Excuse me. The Flash episode, the Arrow episode, was pretty good. We got to see a lot of Black Panther stuff, and it was Roy's stuff too, and we all got that mixed up. Oh, and Roy got his name Arsenal, so because the bad guy in the show, who was Black Panther's old sidekick, he said, "You're just another weapon in his arsenal. You're not going to matter anything in a couple years." And Oliver said, "Well, then we should call you Arsenal." So he now has his code name, Arsenal. I mean, he's got his name before the Green Arrow got his name. Like, he's still being called the Arrow. He's not being called Green Arrow. So there was a lot of stuff in the Green Arrow that I just still didn't cover. I just don't want to make this video too long. So yeah, those are my reviews. Oh, Arrow got out a 9 out of 10 for sure. There's a lot of stuff that they showed us, a lot of stuff they revealed, and hopefully next episode is going to be even better. So, long breath. Anyway, guys, hope you had a fantastic day. Hope it is safe, evening, or afternoon, night. And as always, see you tomorrow.
When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens.